Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having an absolutely amazing Tuesday. So, as you guys can see in the title, today we are talking about all about Adventures by Disney. And my name is Shay Toya. And I am currently in the process of getting my Disney certifications, where I'm learning all about Disney and everything that Disney has to offer, which I'm super excited about. And when it comes to Disney, there's actually a lot more things than we even take into consideration. Like when we think of Disney and what like they have to offer when it comes to vacations, like all I really knew about was Disneyland and Disney World. I didn't know every. Oh, and then of course Disney cruises, but I didn't know everything that Disney had to offer. So today, what I wanted to share with you guys is what I'm learning about Adventures by Disney. And as I said, like I never really heard of Adventures by Disney, which I think is pretty amazing. So on this trip, you're not going to meet like Mickey Mouse or Cinderella or all those people that we think of when we think of Disney. But with Adventures by Disney, you're actually going to be immersed with local cultures. And they're also going to provide you things to do that that are safe, and then also with a tour guide, which I think is awesome. And then since many families have never heard of Adventures by Disney, I thought I would just share with you guys kind of what I'm learning through this certification. I think it's super important. So I'm just going to answer some questions that I've found when it came to Adventures by Disney, and I thought this was pretty amazing. Um, So when it comes to like locations that you can travel, so where can you travel with by Adventures by Disney? So with Adventures by Disney, you can actually go to destinations such as Wyoming, Montana, Alaska, and then also if you want to go outside of the U.S., you also have like trips to Costa Rica, Europe, South Africa. You have like all these locations that you guys can go to, which is pretty amazing. And then also like when it comes to Adventures by Disney, they provide you land tours, which includes short escapes, family friendly, luxury river cruises, and more. Which is I think was pretty amazing. And these tours can range from 3 to 12 days. And then also while you're on these Disney adventure tours, you're also going to have two tour guides that's going to take you to these local destinations, which I think is pretty amazing. And as I said, I had no idea that Disney actually offered this. Like we know, like Disney is making a lot of money, just I didn't know how much. Um, Also, so all land adventures includes hotel transfer tours, activities, and most meals. So then also another thing that Adventures by Disney also does is unless you're taking a trip to like Disneyland, you're not going to see Mickey Mouse, but there is a trip that Adventures by Disney has where they take you inside Disneyland and you have more of an inside access, which I thought was pretty cool. So when it comes to Disney adventures, they're all about storytelling of each destination and unforgettable ways. When it comes to the food, most of the food is included with your Adventures by Disney, which I thought was pretty amazing. And they pretty much their education. They told us that you would begin the day begins with a fantastic breakfast in the hotel, and then throughout the day you're trying local food as you're doing your tours. So if you're like in Costa Rica, like you're going to actual local locations, and you do have a tour guide, so it does make things super safe. Um, and then also they did say that for those picky eaters, there are options that are more mainstream for those people that are possibly not capable of eating those foods. And then also, if you do have a food allergy, then that's something that you could possibly, let the tour guide know so they can make sure that you're eating foods that do not have any issues with your food allergies. But it just provides you to try new, unique foods that you possibly would never try not going to these local spots, which I think is pretty amazing. And another question I wanted to answer is like, what are the right ages for Adventure by Disney? They did mention that the recommendation is 6 and older, and there are also trips depending on the altitude or depending on how adventure it is that they should be 8 or older. Um, But they said if you do have a child that is younger, a private adventure would be better for you than doing it with a group. I think, this is pretty amazing, the information that I'm learning so far just by getting my certifications through Disney. And then once I'm completed, I actually do get discounts and all that good stuff because I am a travel agent. If you guys would like to have more information on taking an adventure by Disney, please let me know. I can help you with offers or promotions depending on what is it that you want to go to. If you're wanting to go to Costa Rica or if you're wanting to stay in the States, just let me know what is it that you want. But they don't like, I've never even heard of Adventures by Disney. So I just thought I would hop on here real quick and just share with you guys what I've learned from my certification that I'm getting certified within Disney. And if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out.